Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Petra and I'm a pet business brand photography specialist. I will be showing you how to take pictures of pet products on a budget. So today it's going to be bottled products from New Pet Parent from the lovely Christina. She has products, Omega Care, dental spray and joint care. So I will be showing you how to take pictures of these. And normally I do have the light in front of the product, but I wanted to show you how it is when you have the light on the side. So I only use natural light for these photo shoots, and I just literally sitting next to a big window. It's not a sunny day, it's the usual UK lovely cloudy rainy day, so I will be showing you can take perfect pictures even in these conditions. If you do have a sunny day and then you have the direct sunlight coming into that window that you want to use for your product shoots, then I recommend that you wait for the sun to go away. It is much better when you don't have the direct sun. So let's get started. I have already two backgrounds set up. I am using wallpaper. So I have a plain white one, which is actually the underliner for the wallpaper. It's not purely white, but I will show you how to edit and make it lighter, and not perfectly white, but still lighter, so it's gonna be good for product photos. Again, this is at home with your phone, so it's gonna be perfect for that. And I have a different one to show you some different styles for Instagram or for any other use. Okay, so as I said, I am using a wallpaper. I am securing it on a chair as a background with masking tape. Very simple, very easy, doesn't cost you a lot. You do have a chair at home, so use it. You don't need to have a fancy tripods and background holders and anything like that. This is literally whatever you find at home, use it. So let's start with just one product. So I have this Omega Care, which is a brown bottle. So I'm just gonna do the white background photo first. Now, if you look at it, then you see that this light is coming from this side, so you do have a lot of shadows on this side. Now, how you can compensate this? I am using this is a board that you put under a cake. Very cheeky, but this is what we are going to use. You could actually wrap up chopping board with tinfoil. That's an option, or just use some whiteboard if you do have any sort of that. So if you place it down here, then again that you already do not have that much shadows on this side, and then it is much brighter. So there you go, you have your phone, and then literally you're just pointing at it, go as low as possible, and then take a photo. Don't worry if it's too dark, I will show you how to edit it afterwards. Now, when you are pointing it with a bottled product, then make sure that you don't tilt the camera. Make sure you have it as flat as possible. Yeah, because if you tilt it too much, then the top of the bottle is going to be too big and the bottom of the bottle is going to be like ridiculously small, so it doesn't look nice. Okay, so that's that. Don't worry if it's not in the center, you will be able to adjust it afterwards. I will show you that exactly. So that's just one bottle. If you do want to do the three together, or different ones together, then just literally in this case, because the light is coming from that end, I will just place it a little bit in an angle pointing towards the light, so this dental spray is going to be a little bit further out, because then it's going to have more light on it. And again, I'm going to use this board to bounce back the light. And then for this one, you can actually turn it on the side do not worry if you see the side of the background. I will show you how to edit it out afterwards. Yeah, there you go. It is if you're doing it single each and every time, it is basically the same with each product. You just place this here and then take the photo. Simple as that. Okay. Now, if you do wanna mix it up and then use a different background, then I already have another one set up here, so I'm just gonna remove my white one. So just make sure with all the backgrounds that you have a little bit of curve in the background, so it's gonna give you like this endless feeling for the background. Okay, so let's use the joint care. So I have different options here, which is literally whatever you find and then you think it's gonna look good with your product. Now, I have done the new pet parents, Christina's brand photo shoot, and then when I do a brand photo shoot, I do have a questionnaire that you fill out, and then part of those questions is to tell me your brand colors. So Christina's brand color is this orangey color, one of them, and the other one is green. So for these product shoots, I have chosen some green things. So one of them is ivy, and I have fern. I do have this little succulent fake flower from B&M, 250 pounds, not expensive at all. So literally you can just play around with it and then you know use these just as a prop. You don't have to have the whole thing in it. So when you're taking a photo, like, you don't have to have the whole thing and then show a lot of it. It's usually just go close. It's actually better if you turn it on side. Yeah, and then you have it on the side. Again, don't worry if you see the edge of the background, because we will be able to edit it out. Actually, I do not like this that much with this product, but then you can use, you know, the ivy around it. Yeah, however you like it. Just literally as a little bit of prop. It is actually better if you go a little bit back, so you do see a lot in the end of the background, but then again, you can just easily crop it out afterwards. So that's another option there. Or you can use the fern. This is what actually Christina chose, the fern as well. It does look really nice, and it's her brand color, so you know it's gonna look nice at the end of the day because it's all branded. Yeah, so you know what I forgot? You're right, I bored. There you go, you use it for these ones too. Actually, it does look much better. And there you go. Again, don't worry if you see the board, we will crop it out. So that's that. Or you can actually use some pebbles that you find on the beach or anywhere, if you have in your garden. Then literally just place it together like that. Your board. And make sure you have the pebbles a little bit forward so they are in the light. Yeah, simple as that, and then it's all done. You have various ideas here. You choose whichever you like. You can choose different plants as well that is in your home. You don't need to go and then literally buy anything for it, but whatever is in your home, just use it. If it's summer, obviously you can use flowers as well, but this is I just want to give you some ideas what else you can use. So regarding the editing, you go in and open your photo that you like. Basically, any of them. Probably you took a lot. The one that you like best. So when you open it, you see it's a little bit dark. So don't worry. Let's go edit, and you see a little square with the arrows around it. So that's the crop. Let's crop it first. If you do need to, I would literally crop it as much as you can because you don't need to see a lot of white around it. It's just the product that is important. So that's that. And you can go exposure and then go up on the exposure there. Highlights. When you turn the highlights, now there's a fine point where it goes a little bit ill, but before that, if you stop before that, then you see that the background is already whiter than it was before. Now if you go to shadows, now the same thing with that. If you move it a little bit up, then you see that the shadows disappear more. Yeah, with the contrast, especially with this brown bottle, you see that the bottle gets darker. It doesn't really affect the background that much, so I will turn it up a little bit just so the bottle looks nicer. And with the brightness, again, you can change a little bit on the background. As I said, it's not going to be totally white, but it does the purpose, and it is good enough for a home photo shoot on a budget. So you could either do this, or you can go with the 3 little circles for the presets and then choose one of those ones. Again, they're not going to be totally white background, and then these are have some warm settings. This dramatic cool actually might be alright for it, but then it again depends on your actual photo. I'm not going to save this one. Yeah, that's about it on the on the editing. If you do like the other shoots that be done from further away, that you actually see the background on it, again you just go edit and on the crop tool and crop as much as you can. If you use some props, again the props are not the main focus of your product, but your product. So have your product in the middle, and then if you have to crop out a little bit of the prop, that's all right, because again that's not your focus. With the cropping tool on the top, you have different preset crops basically, and if you want to use it on Instagram, especially the one where you use the props and then the different background, then you can just go with the square one, and it's automatically gonna crop it for you as square, because Instagram uses that square anyway, so it is the same. So click done, and then you can still edit it with the exposure and everything to lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so that's it really on editing. You don't need to do a lot more because it is all on your budget. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial with the bottles from New Pet Parent. If you do have any questions, let me know, and I hopefully see you in another video.